Come here, come here.
Hey
come
man,
Here, come here.
hey man, wait up! Is that a Geo?
Come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here.
Hey everybody, this is GeoStalker with another video. Today I'm going to let everybody know what I'm currently working on and also maybe what I'm going to be having for sale in the near future, so stay tuned. As many of you are aware, I tend to specialize with 1990-1991 Geo Metros, the 3-cylinder 5-speeds. That's just my wheelhouse. I like the buttons on the dash, so I always try to hoard different dash shrouds and different side assemblies, you know, with the buttons and everything. These tend to gum up from time to time, so you know, just try to keep a few shells worth of spare tail lights. I know these are tail lights for a 97. My boy drives a 97. Just try to keep parts and hoard things like anybody else does. But one thing that I needed for both of the 1991s that I'm currently working on, which I'll show you here in a minute, is to replace headliners. And headliners are very difficult to come by unmolested. I happen to have one that was in perfect condition. I think I got it buried somewhere up in here. Yeah, I don't know where I've got it, but I do have a perfect one that's around here somewhere. But I found in my local pick and pull today two 1994 Geo Metros. Ironically, they were owned by the same guy in Delaware, Ohio, and they looked to be in pretty good shape, but I went and I got a bunch of stuff off of it. So I got two unmolested, perfect condition headliner covers. And I also, ta-da, found a rear shelf assembly in one of them. Perfect condition, just filthy. I mean, just got to power wash it down, clean it up. But, I mean, these are not broken. They're just a little dirty. So I really scored here. And I also went ahead and nabbed both of the rear view mirrors and the center light assembly. One of them, both of these, I believe, yeah, both of these have the little button there to... if somebody's got their brights on behind you, you can adjust them to change the reflection on it. One of them I've got promised to my friend TG, the subject of a previous video that I made. So I came away pretty good. Some other little odds and ends, some little pieces here and there. You got to take the buttons from the trim assembly. You know, there's little fasteners, you know, so I got a bunch of those for between two cars. So anyway, I'm going to be using these two headliners for a particular project, and here's what I'm using them for. Okay, I've shown these cars in other videos, but these are my two 1991 Geo Metros with 3-cylinder 5 speeds in them. They both are their own little unique cars with what they have to offer. So let me first talk about the blue one. I went down, I'm in Columbus, Ohio, Groveport, Ohio to be specific, and I went down to North Carolina, about a 6-hour drive, Winston-Salem, to pick this up. And it was in bad shape when I picked it up. There was a roof rack on it, and yeah, it was just filthy dirty. So I painted it. I mean, I gave it kind of a matte finish, gave it an even finish. It has 13-inch rims on it right now with the Gorilla nuts kind of holding it on there. I might get some rim rings and kind of sharpen that up a little bit, paint the rims up a little bit. I replaced the seat covers on the inside. All of this is in a previous video. And I put a sunroof in it. However, the other sunroof that I had in it leaked. It was a seal issue. It just wasn't sealing properly. And you know, you buy these things used and it's kind of hit or miss. But the one I've got sitting in there right now, I don't have it pushed in just yet because I need to cut a little bit more out. That does not leak. I know that for sure. So just walking around the car, I'm missing the trim at the bottom of the windows, the rear windows on both sides, but you really don't need that piece. I mean, water never splashes back up in there because you have the rubber piece that sits in there, the molding strip. It's straight. There's no rust on it. The frame horns are solid. Let me go ahead and pop show you exactly what I'm talking about here. So you go down in there and you see there's no rust on those frame horns. Let me see if I can zoom in here. Yeah, perfect shape. Both sides are that way. And the engine and transmission came out of, for those who are in the know, one of the forum members, geometroforum.com members by the name of Snowfish in Minnesota, had an XFI project that he was working on. This is the engine and transmission out of that project. So this car has been rebuilt. This engine transmission has been rebuilt. It runs great. The only thing on this car that's different from the other 91 is that this one is running a straight pipe. So the guy down in North Carolina just decided to run a straight pipe on it, and it growls a little bit at startup. But it is clean on the inside. I mean, it has all of the original seat covers and everything. I mean, I did a different video on that. Carpet's clean, no holes in the seat covers, or the cushions are in good shape. So let me show you how this thing sounds. One second. Don't know if you can hear that, but there you go. So that's a straight pipe sound. It's got a ricer sound to it. Legal in Ohio, but I want to put an entire exhaust system on this. Probably gonna cost me $600 to do it. It just depends if I sell it or not, but car runs really good. Check that out for now. All right. So the one thing you never want to do if you do decide to put a sunroof in your car, and I've learned this, is that there is a, okay, so you see this metal frame piece right here. That is a support for the roof so the roof doesn't collapse. There is another one that sort of runs in this direction, right kind of in the middle of, you can kind of see where that screw is over there, okay? So you want to be able to run your, if you're going to put one in, you got to put it up in front of it if you can, but there's not much room over here to really work with because of the light and everything that goes up there, the dash light and all that. So live and learn, right? So you always want to try to keep that there because look, you know, it just wants to collapse, but over here it's a lot more sturdy, and there's another one in the back. So I'm contemplating doing something in this car, maybe getting rid of the sunroof altogether. And you're just like, well, how are you going to do that, David? You went ahead and cut everything out. Well, the one thing you never do is throw away the sheet metal. So here's the sheet metal, and since it's thin enough gauge, you can just tack weld it all the way around. You don't want to try to run a continual bead when you're welding it back in, but you know, you get a flux core welder, feed welder, and you just sort of tack, and then start hitting the corners, and you just kind of tack it all the way around. You grind it down, put a little fiber bondo on there, and just kind of sand it down, and maybe hit it from the inside as well when you're doing it. Anyway, so I may leave the sunroof in this one since the one in there is a non-leaker. But let's talk about this one now. This is what I call the Aqua Metallic, the Submariner. I also have nicknamed her. This has 73,000 original miles on it, but the car sat for many years, so I had to go through the entire fuel system. Just recently have a painting thread on this thing. Pretty clean interior. It's got seats from a 1997. Clean carpet. Clean back seats, clean dash. Dash is unmolested, which is hard to find. No cracks or anything on this. I installed a tachometer in this. Works perfectly. Put a little drink carrier thing down there because you know these 91s are fairly Spartan with what they offer. They don't have the center console, all that plastic and stuff going back like the 92, 3, and 4 years. And also for this one, I've also saved what I cut out for the sunroof. So this sunroof that I ordered for this, number one, it cost me an arm and a leg. It came from Dubai of all countries, but it's got too much flex. And because it's got too much flex, because I had to take out that rod to put it in, and I really didn't. This is a smaller one. I should have left it in and moved it a little bit further up. I wouldn't be having any issues. So definitely on this car, I'm going to take out the sunroof and I'm going to weld that piece back in. And that's where the headliners come in that I was able to score at the pick and pull today. So both of these cars will be getting fresh headliners. Right now this has a headliner that's in pretty good shape, but there is a hole right there. But you know, the back's in good shape and whatever, but there's obviously a big gaping hole in it where I put the sunroof. So, you know, take out the sunroof. You know, I've got sunroof regret, put it that way, for this one. Maybe not for this one, but definitely for this one. So this one I'll definitely try to weld, and that'll be another project thread. I know that'll be of interest to many of you who maybe have sunroofs that leak, and you know, you kept the original piece, or you can just cut out another piece from another car and fit it to work if you want to get rid of it. So anyway, that's what I'm working on. This one has honeycomb taillights, Swift taillights, little exhaust tip there. And let me fire this one up. Now this one I invested in a stereo. So when I purchased this car, because of the low miles, I paid for it. I paid $1,900 for it. And I wasn't afraid to pay up on it because it was worth it. Low miles, 73,000 miles. You see it right there. And those are original. It has not turned over. So I invested also. So this runs quiet. Can barely hear it. But I invested in a good stereo. I mean, it's a basic JVC, but it's a sound system that's really killer on this thing. So let me see if I can give you all a taste of how loud it is. Here's the bass switch here to turn up or down the bass. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to play it while I'm on the phone. It might not allow me to do that, but we'll see here in a second. Maybe it's just waiting to connect with the Bluetooth. So right now it says stop. We'll see. If it does kick on, it'll be Symphony of Destruction by Megadeth, and that's a pretty banging song. Nope, not gonna let me do it. Bummer. Anyway, so this is a very loud stereo, very loud. Let's go ahead and turn everything off here. Clean dash, clean interior. The window's a little janky on this. You got to kind of guide it sometimes, whereas the windows on this, because these doors came from Snowfish's project car in Minnesota, they're perfect windows. They roll up and down, no problem. But you come back here and you see the box that was made, the base box. It's got fresh speakers behind the panels there, and it's got fresh speakers in front in the dash. And this JVC will not blow these speakers. So 2 in the front, 2 in the middle, bass in the back. There are no speakers in this. I did find this and added this. That's always nice to have. Did fresh carpet in here. So painted the car, went back to 12-inch rims, tires for this. 155/80 R12 is on it right now. I like the hubcaps from this year, 1990-91. It's just a thing with me. So there's no rust on this car. There was just one hole on the driver's side where it sat for so long, but I have repaired that completely, sealed it up underneath. There is no other rust on the car, nothing on the frame horns. Let's see if I can, I gotta replace these. I hate it when these things break here, right there. Both of them are broken on these cars. I gotta get in here and reattach, so you just gotta kind of pull on those things and hope that it released it. Yes, it did. Ran the fuel filter to inside the cab. You see down there that there is no rust on the frame horns. Very clean car. I'm willing to pay up for rust-free cars. And they're very hard to find in these parts. Has air conditioning. I have cut the belt to the compressor, but I have not removed anything. So the system is complete in here. I just don't think I'm ever going to run it or reattach it. Who knows? I may remove everything, get a little bit better fuel efficiency out of it, but I mean, without the belt on it, it shouldn't drag anything down, I don't think. But so there you have it. Those are the two I'm working on right now. I'll show you a picture of my boy's 97 here in a second that he uses to deliver pizzas. Right now I got it parked in what I call the blind area, this is my fenced in backyard, and I've got a little kind of on the side of the house, a little area that I call the blind. Park extra cars from time to time to keep them out of the driveway, keep them out of the garage. It's 97, it's rattle can painted. Pretty low miles, about 120,000 or so miles, but he uses it to deliver pizza, Little Italy Pizza in Groveport. So he's got it locked right now, but he is actually in San Diego right now for something called VidCon. Social media personalities are there and stuff like that, and you know, people that like Minecraft and all those things, I guess. He's there with his twin brother Derek. So I just got it parked here, keeping it out of the way. Oh, by the way, I do also have a 5-speed Mitsubishi Mirage. This has about 97 something thousand miles. I've got a little less than 3,000 miles and a little less than a year on its 10-year, 100,000 mile warranty. And the center little elbow rest there is all chewed up, but that's from a Nissan Versa anyway. That's not stock to the car. But this thing averages, without even trying, 42 miles a gallon. It's got a 1.2 liter 5-speed. Some of us in this forum on this page own one of these. So if you, and I added the rims. These are aftermarket, obviously. So some sporty rims. So I love this car. This is my beater. I also drive a 96 Silverado that's with a towing package. That's how I get my Geos home to work on. My wife drives a Buick Encore. I think it's a 2015. No, it's 2013. So there you have it. That's what's keeping me busy this summer. So I'm going to be starting a new thread here pretty soon, where I'm going to be welding back in the top, removing the sunroof from the Aqua metallic, the Submariner, and trying to weld in the old top and making that smooth and paint. That'll be the next project. So anyway, wish me well on that. I'll have a thread created here in the near future. And this is GeoStalker signing out. Take care, everyone.
Come here, come here.
Hey,
come
man.
Here, come here.
Hey, man, wait up. Is that a Geo?
Come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here.